Hey, good morning, you guys. We have a few fun things to do today. We are checking in on a client's bed later this morning. She had a really pretty purple and berry theme. It had a lot of pinks, purples, magenta tones, and I am so excited to see the update on that. So I'm going to take you guys along with me to go look at that. But for right now, we're going to go grab a cup of coffee and just look at some plants in the garden. Some things are looking kind of tired, so I'm going to assess what things need to kind of go, what things are going to stay. Kyle has the dogs on for a walk right now, so it is nice and quiet out here. Got our coffee. I normally drink hot coffee. I love hot beverages, but in the summertime, it's just too hot. It's just too hot, so we got a nice cup of cold brew. So we're checking in on the first stair step bench, and most things look okay. Some of these celotias are pretty tired. This is the kimono pink, salmon pink, I believe, and they still have some color on them left, but they're going to start to splay out like this, and sometimes it's just better to flip them and get new plants. We have another succession coming on, but I don't know why these particular ones fade a lot quicker than other varieties in the sun. Sometimes the sun just fades the color out a little bit, so I don't know what it is. Same with the pink coxcomb celotias. These are a little bit more faded than the magenta ones. There's the magenta down here. The pink is supposed to be like a darker pink. Let's see if I can find a pink one. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. So the pink ones have just been losing their color a little bit faster, but that's okay because they've been in bloom for so long that succession planting is definitely not a bad thing. These are the Cosmo celotias, the wheat style ones. This one has a crested bloom on it, but it does look tired in the center here, but it is pushing out some new growth. So that's good. It will fill in eventually. Oh, like this. It'll fill in like this. This one's pushing out a lot of new growth. So this one will be pretty and filled in. And just, well, it's looking pretty now, but you know, the more mature the blooms are, sometimes the prettier and filled in it looks. But yeah, everything else looks okay. We're going to come in and deadhead these. We missed these yesterday when we were deadheading all of the Lysianthus. So we're going to deadhead those. And yeah, we're probably going to compost these. I don't know. They just don't look that great. We have replacements for them, so we need to get some pot space also freed up because they are not missing. We are kind of low on pots right now, so clearing these out and getting some fresh plants in here and then getting some room for new pots might be the way to go. Some of these are really funky. Look at that. Some of these still look good actually, so I might save a few of them, but sometimes you got to take out plants to make room for the new ones. So anyways, we're going to do that and then replace the plants here. These were all Lysianthus, so we're going to put some new celotias there. We might replace some of those celotias too. These are the same ones. The kimono pink and then the Brainiac magenta, Mad Magenta, and the Brainiac Think Pink. And again, the magenta is holding its color a lot better than the Think Pink, although the Think Pink is still beautiful as it fades and ages. So still love her. We succession planted the Mad Magenta to have that in late summer. So we're going to probably get rid of the Think Pink ones maybe by the end of the month, but we'll see. If they look good, we'll keep them. Everything else looks really good, honestly. We need to deadhead the zinnias, and we need to deadhead the Lysianthus here. Probably not going to deadhead the Lysianthus today, but that is a task we need to do. I did deadhead this zinnia once. I need to do it again, but this was our first succession of zinnias, and as you can see, the flowers are getting smaller. That's kind of why we succession plant them, because the flowers just get smaller and smaller as the plant ages. They were much bigger, let's see if I can find a bigger one, like this size, when they first start to bloom. And then they slowly get smaller as they age. So it's always, oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Look at these bees. They're just drinking water. I'm scared to get close, but oh my gosh. Lots of bees. I don't know if I should be concerned about that. We usually don't have a swarming issue, but really they're just coming to drink water from the soil because it's really wet. So I'm hoping that's all it is. I'm crossing my fingers because I'm not deathly afraid of bees, but I don't want a swarm of bees at my house. So anyways, everything in the main display garden looks pretty good. We probably, like I mentioned, will replace those zinnias in just a little bit to make sure that they have big, beautiful blooms, because we do have more pots. We have some pots here that we could swap them out with. These are a, what are they? They are a short stuff mix. So kind of a mix of pink, orange. There might be a red one in there. That bloom is kind of small, so we need to give her some fertilizer. So anyways, we'll probably pop those in there too. That's really all we're gonna do to the main display garden. I do want to, I don't know what we should do, move these sweet potato vines. These are the Medusa sweet potato vines. And I think they are just baking in this pot. The plants themselves can handle the heat, but sometimes when things are in really small containers, they struggle a little bit. And you really tell what can do well in small pots and what cannot. And these looked really good earlier this spring, so even if I just had these on here for the spring and early summer, I think that would be good. But we're either going to have to put these in more shade or put them in bigger pots because they are not looking too good, which is fine. I'm not surprised about that. But yeah, coxcombs look good. The celotias look good. These look really good. We're going to go replace some of these plants, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done. Okay, it looks so much better, you guys. I love, love, love how fresh this place looks now. We basically use the same color, but these plants are much younger and these blooms are just a lot more vibrant. This is what I like them to look like. It's very bright and beautiful. Sometimes when they fade, I don't think they're the prettiest, but yeah, they're really easy to succession plant, so we always make sure we succession plant these celotias all the time. So we have blooms all summer. We put 3 plugs in each plant, and each plug might have two plants in there. So they're going to grow in very quickly and just fill out the pots very soon. It looks like we have an oleander. Oops. And same thing over here. We replaced the ones that look really bad. We do have a save pile from the two, from the ones that look pretty decent still. So we're going to incorporate those into our container garden and just enjoy the plants. So we do need to, like I mentioned, either put these in a bigger pot or move them into the shade. I think I might just move them into the shade. This side of our house gets just morning sun, so we're going to put some underneath. I think that will be really cute under here just to protect them. I think that will be a good spot and they'll be much happier. These celotias were the same ones, but they were, again, just in morning sun, and they are so much more vibrant because they're not getting that hot afternoon sun. Sometimes the sun and the heat can bleach out the color of certain flowers, and some flowers, oh my gosh, are just more susceptible than others. And this particular celotia is one of them, but they're still really pretty to grow, so we definitely grow them every single year. They're going to be much happier down here. We do need to prune this vinca eventually. This is the vinca minor, or I think that's what it is, the perennial vinca. It just grew on the crack of our house and it is loving its life. So she's going to get a big trim. We might rip a lot of it out in the fall. That looks so much better, you guys. I love it. It's going to fill in so beautifully. We got rid of the lisianthus. We're going to put those in the back of the garden and give those a good prune. And at the Medusa sweet potato vines, we put those in morning sun. But there's really no rhyme or reason to the design on the stair step bench. We kind of just put things as we feel called to. And I'm so excited. This is going to be so pretty. These celotias have been growing so fast. Like these, we just put these plugs in the ground about 2 weeks ago. So they have like quadrupled in size. So even in just another week, they'll be so much more in bloom. So anyways, that is it for the morning pot transition. So I always bring extra plants whenever I go on check-ins. So today, since we're doing like a berry purple theme garden, we are going to bring some intense celosia, those beautiful purple ones. Grab one here. These beautiful purple ones. And if we need to fill in any holes, we'll pop in some. And I might just find a hole to pop those in because they are so pretty, and she's gonna love having those in her garden in September and October. Also, you guys, don't mind this mess. This is just where we keep a lot of extra stuff, but I wanted to show you guys this celosia. This is the intense celosia. I don't know how it reseeded because I thought it was a sterile variety, but this reseeded last year, and it just made this like cousin it celosia thing, and it survived the winter. It is so funny to me. I don't understand. It made these like purple pink blooms, but they were all like stringy like that. So I don't know. We'll keep it for now because it's literally just where we keep a lot of trash. But yeah, kind of interesting. I think that's all I'm going to bring are the purple celosias because I did text her. She said that most of the plants look really good that we planted up. So we're just going to tuck in some extras, do some trimmings, and see how it looks. We just made it over to our client's house. We're going to go check on her beds and see what we need to do. Oh boy, it's already getting hot out, so we're gonna make this quick. Wow, this fireworks Gumfrina really took off. I think there was 3 plants in here, but they are loving life. Sweet potato vines look good. There's a few weeds. We need to prune back. The Angelonia Gumfrina looks amazing. Pentas looks amazing. Salvias look a little fried, so we'll probably tuck in those celosias back there. The sea lavender looks pretty good. Sending out some new buds. Not too bad, not too bad. She has another bed over here. Kind of the same. We just need to fertilize everything. I think some fertilizer will make stuff in here grow really well, but these fireworks Gumfrina look so good. So good. And this bed looks really good too. The salvias look better in this bed. Sweet potato vines kind of took over a little bit. For some reason, I am not getting a ton of blooms either on this particular Angelonia. I don't know what's happening, but I don't know if I'm gonna grow that one next year. It is the berry sparkler one, but the salvia looks good back there, that purple salvia. So we're gonna get trimming, we're gonna fertilize everything, and yeah, just trim back the sweet potato vine a little bit, and I think that's all really I need to do. I like to put everything in a crate, a bulb crate, whenever I go on jobs. It just makes things a lot easier. So we're gonna grab some scissors and a shovel. And this flower bed looks really good too. We put iceberg roses in the back, and it looks really good. I am just obsessed with these fireworks Gumfrina. They really took the star of the show. We're gonna make sure we fertilize everything like I mentioned. These Angelonias definitely need some food, and it looks like someone trimmed this Inca. I don't know if it was their landscaper, but we're going to clean that up a little bit, and that's really it. Oh, and the lavenders. We're gonna clean up the lavenders. Just take out all the dead flowers. This is the fernleaf lavender. All we do is take these bloom stalks down to the base there. We'll grab some fertilizer. I'm just using rose tone because I've had that on hand. And then we're going to use our proven winners water soluble to give it a good boost right now, and our watering can. But before we fertilize, we're going to plant some celosias just to tuck in a few. Grab this. This is our irrigation kit, by the way. We keep all of our pieces in here. We just use a Husky brand, and it does a really good job just storing all of our stuff. So we love having this, and keeping everything nice and organized. Alrighty, we just tucked them in, really where we can find spaces. I think that's going to be so pretty once they fill in. Just a great little purple touch to this garden later on in the summer. Now we're just going to tuck some back in this garden and call it a day. Alrighty, you guys, we're going to finish up this project. We're just going to fertilize the rest of the stuff, and I will definitely keep you updated on how this all fills in. I think it's just important really to fertilize everything because we've been watering so much that the soil is just getting leached from minerals and nutrients and things like that. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.